What's going on, lads? It's Josh here. Welcome to the first squad builder that we will be uploading onto the Reckless Puppets channel. And honestly, what a squad we have for you today. As you can see on screen, it's a Columbian squad with a variety of players. We have non-rare golds, rare silvers and non-rare silvers, and a few lower rated players. But honestly, don't let that deter you, because this squad is utterly amazing, and you'll find that out in the analysis that we will start right now with the keeper David Ospina. Okay, so what we have in David Ospina is a really overpowered player. We bought him for 400 coins. He has an acrobatic save technique. His preferred foot is his right foot, and he has 3-star weak foot. He's 75 rated overall, and has the stats of 81 diving, 82 reflexes, 70 handling, 34 speed, 77 kicking, and 72 positioning. Now, we did find quite a few positives with David, these being that he has really good reflexes, he's an all-round good shot stopper, he can perform great diving saves, he's really overpowered and has an inform, meaning that he can be made even more overpowered if you have the cash to splash. Now, some negatives to David were that he was not quite physical enough, he struggled at saving low shots, and had really bad handling, meaning that he would always push the ball out to the opposition so they could have another crack. Now, the next player we're going to review is the left back of the squad. His name is Hector Andreas Quenons. We bought him for 1,200 coins. He has medium work rates. He's 5'10" tall. His preferred foot is his left foot. He has 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, and is 67 rated overall. He has the stats of 77 pace, 67 dribbling, 54 shooting, 67 defending, 59 passing, and 55 heading. We did find a couple of positives to Quenons, these being that he had pure pace and his attacking play was sometimes good. However, his attacking play often doubled up as a negative and accounted to his positioning. I think this was purely because of his work rates being medium, and him being in the middle of the pitch quite a lot of the time. And it also caused him to be too attacking. His ball control was absolutely woeful. You'll see in one of the clips that Almero throws the ball to him. He tries to chest it down and just kicks it out for a throw-in to the opposition, and his tackling was absolutely woeful as well. At times you'll just see him stand there and let people go past him. Okay, so the first centre-back for the squad is called Luis Amarento Pereira. He's worth 6,700 coins, he's 5'11", he has low-medium work rates, his preferred foot is his right foot, he has 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, and he's a 74 rated centre-back. Now, he has 84 pace, 52 dribbling, 40 shooting, 75 defending, 52 passing, and 76 heading. We also found some positives to Pereira, these being that he had amazing strength, his interceptions were always consistent, he had also impeccable heading, his pace was amazing, and he was literally a walking tank. We also found a few negatives to Pereira, these being that quite a lot of the time he would be inconsistent, sometimes he wouldn't show up to games, making it incredibly hard for me to defend, and often he would be beaten with skill, this meaning that with playing against teams with 4-star skillers, it was always hard to defend against. The player we chose to partner Pereira was Jamison Olave. We bought him for 1,500 coins. He's 6'1" tall. He's got medium work rates. His preferred foot is his right foot. He has 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. He's a 71 rated overall player who plays for New York Red Bulls. He has 75 pace, 49 dribbling, 44 shooting, 74 defending, 52 passing, and 75 heading. We also found quite a few positives to Olave, this being that, like Pereira, he had good strength, he had amazing heading, his pace was reasonable, his passing was brilliant, and his positioning was always good. However, like Pereira again, we also found a few negatives. This being, again, like Pereira, he was beaten with skill. His work rates were often, were bad. It meant, because he's got medium work rates, it meant that he was in the middle of the pitch, creating a hole in the defence quite a lot of the time. And towards the end of games, his stamina was absolutely appalling. Again, he'd keep pulling up and leaving a massive hole in the middle of the defence, making it extremely hard for me to defend. The right back to the squad is called Santiago Arias. We bought him for 1,700 coins. He's 5'9" tall, has high medium work rates. He prefers to use his right foot. He has 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. He's 71 rated overall, has 81 pace, 71 dribbling, 42 shooting, 70 defending, 64 passing, and 67 heading. Like most players, we also managed to find quite a few positives with Arias. These being his tackling, his attacking play, his overlapping runs, and the fact that he linked up with the right mid. His pace and stamina was also impeccable. However, again, like most players, we found some negatives, this being that he was weak. He'd often get shoved down to the ground by left mids that were strong. He was always slow to get back. I guess this is due to his high medium work rates, and he was pretty inconsistent, meaning that sometimes he didn't show up to games. However, when he did, he was absolutely amazing. So the player we decided to play at CDM was Abel Aguila. He plays for Toulouse in the French league. We bought him for 400 coins. He's 6'1" tall, has medium work rates, perfect for a CDM. He has his preferred foot of his right foot. He has 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. He's 76 rated overall and has the stats of 54 pace, 66 dribbling, 64 shooting, 74 defending, 73 passing, and 77 heading. Like most players, again, we managed to find some positives. These being his strength, his defending, and the fact that he linked the defense with the midfield. His work rates, like I said, were perfect, and his stamina, like Arias's, was also perfect. We also found some negatives, these being that sometimes he didn't show for the ball. Quite a lot of the time he would be one of those hidden players that you don't see very often in games, but would always get a high rating at the end of the match. His passing was appalling. Quite a lot of the time it would be off target, and sometimes, like I said, he was too far back, meaning that again he wouldn't show for the ball. So not really the best CDM if you wanted to exploit that position. The left mid we decided to use was Pablo Almero. We bought him for 900 coins. He's 5'9", so quite small, has high medium work rates. He has a left foot, 2-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. He's a 78 rated rare gold. He has 90 pace, 78 dribbling, 67 shooting, 74 defending, 77 passing, and 65 heading. We also found quite a few positives to Almero, this being his pace. Of course, having 90 pace, he was obviously going to be quick. He could defend as well. I think he had 78 defending, so again, he was perfect, and he could beat players with his pace quite easily. However, there were a couple of negatives to Almero, this being that he had incredibly poor crossing, his dribbling was always poor, and he was incredibly weak. I think this is due to his size, being the fact that he was only 5'9". The right mid we went with was Juan Cuadrado. We bought him for 1,900 coins. He's 5'9" like Almero. He has high medium work rate. Right foot was his preferred foot, 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, and he's an 81 rated rare gold in the Serie A, playing for Fiorentina. He had 93 pace, 87 dribbling, 66 shooting, 62 defending, 76 passing, and 58 heading. Now, this guy was probably the best guy on the whole entire team. He had lightning pace, amazing dribbling, insane crossing, and he linked with Ibarbo and Martinez amazingly. However, all good players have a few negatives in their locker, and Cuadrado's were his shooting and the fact that he was quite weak. He would often get shoved over by left backs that were really strong and could keep up with him. And again, his shooting, like I said, was weak. Quite a lot of the time he would be through on goal, and he just couldn't finish to save his life. So the cam we decided to go with was Freddie Guarín, the Inter Milan natural cam. We bought him for 3,500 coins. He's 6 foot tall, has high medium work rates. He prefers to use his right foot as a 3-star weak foot anyway, and 3-star skill moves. He's 81 rated overall. He has 78 pace, 83 dribbling, 82 shooting, 76 defending, 82 passing, and 78 heading. So really nice overall stats. Like most players, we managed to do our research and find a few positives. In fact, quite a lot of positives. He had really good strength, amazing passing. You could tell him to pinpoint pass it anywhere on the pitch, and he would do. And the fact that he could defend was also something I took to. He was seen as a playmaker and linked the whole team. His corners were also amazing. You'll see on some of the clips that he set up some amazing goals from his corners. However, again, like Cuadrado, he had also got some negatives in his locker. Well, actually, he hadn't. Because, to be honest, this guy was impeccable. I couldn't find any negatives to him. Honestly, he was probably one of the best guys on the field. He was probably next to Cuadrado in terms of quality. So the right striker we decided to play was Victor Ibarbo. We only bought him for 950 coins. He has medium work rates, and he's 6 foot tall. He prefers to use his right foot as 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves, and he's only 77 rated. He has 93 pace, 85 dribbling, 73 shooting, 52 defending, 68 passing, and 75 heading. And this guy was an utter beast. Everyone knows him as a beast in the community, and I'm surprised he only goes for 950 coins. He has amazing aerial ability, amazing ball control, amazing shooting, amazing heading, amazing strength, and amazing so much more. The only negative I'd say about Ibarbo was his finishing. That was the only thing. Quite a lot of the time he would miss one-on-ones. You'll see that on a few of the highlights. But all in all, he was utterly amazing. That's probably the word for Ibarbo. Just amazing. You'll see on some of the clips the jumps he does to head the ball and the finishes he does. Where there's one where he chips the ball over the keeper. I know I said his finishing was a negative, but I consider it as pretty inconsistent. I should have put that on the post-it note. But anyway, let's move on to the next striker. Now, the final player to this amazing Colombian squad is Jackson Martinez. We bought him for 750 coins, so discard price. He is 6'1" tall, has high medium work rates, prefers to use his right foot, has a 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, so really good stars there. 81 overall, 82 pace, 78 dribbling, 75 shooting, 59 defending, 67 passing and 86 heading. And again, like Ibarbo, this guy was utterly amazing. He had amazing aerial ability, good shooting, good strength, good dribbling, good weak foot and impeccable pace. Honestly, when paired with Ibarbo, and when you pair Ibarbo and Martinez, it just means goals. And this guy had no negatives like Guarin. I couldn't find any negatives to him. His finishing was good. Everything about him was good. He could hold up the ball. Honestly, pairing with Ibarbo and you're guaranteed goals. But yeah, that's all the players analysed, and I'm going to go into the outro now. So that is a squad done and dusted, guys. I apologise for the length of the video though, because of the fact that I know some people prefer shorter videos than longer ones. But my excuse is I wanted to show you the strengths and weaknesses of this squad in detail. I really am apologising for that right now. But I want to know in the comments below if you guys prefer shorter videos or if you guys prefer longer videos. So please answer that in the comments below. Like I said, it's time for me to go now. But before I do go, I've got one more message. Please like the video if you really did enjoy it, and subscribe to the Reckless Puppets if you prefer content that has had a lot of effort put into it. But now it's time for me to go. It's been Josh here, and I'll see you guys later.